Welcome back to another video, and today we're reviewing a newly released product from Broadway Limited Imports, and this is the HO scale Paragon4 Pennsylvania Railroad E6. And this locomotive has a 442 configuration, and we specifically got the 1927 Lindberg special numbered 460. As you can see, it comes in the new Broadway Limited packaging, which is just a white cardboard box with a slip out. As you can see, very clean, and as you can see, Paragon4 with a Rolling Thunder with the logo, and not much else on the exterior of the box. And of course, this is DCC and sound. So we'll just go ahead and open it up. We have a clamshell packaging, which is pretty much standard and works very well, if you can see there. So we'll go and look at what accessories we have. Take out the locomotive, and below here we have another slip and the pretty standard 1-year limited warranty, a functions table, and of course the operator's manual, which has everything you need on maintenance, DCC, DC, functions, CVs, and everything else. So other than that, I think we'll go right ahead and open this up and see what's inside. So as you can see, now we've removed the E6 from its packaging. Quickly, before we have a look over it, we're just going to show you some of the accessories that come with this model. So first of all, pretty standard for all of Broadway's HO steam locomotives is a funnel for the smoke fluid. So yeah, you could expect that with any locomotive of this type. And then another standard piece is 2 extra traction tires and the tool for removing the drivers. And other than that, just one little side note which I think is pretty cool. On the packaging, or the clamshell packaging itself, if you can see that there is an imprint of Pennsylvania Railroad E6, which is a nice little cool thing. I'm sure they have just done for ease of production, so they know which locomotive or model goes in which packaging, but that is a cool little detail. So moving on to the locomotive, as you can see, it is in the iconic 442 configuration with those 2 big drivers on each side. We have a knucklehead coupler at either end. Overall, looking at the locomotive, it looks spectacular. The detail separately applied, lots of piping, and also molded detail like rivets. So everything looks really well done and tidy. No paint imperfections from what I can see. We've got some micro lights and a rear headlight on the rear of the tender. So yeah, just a lot of little details. Broadway usually does a pretty good job when it comes to the detail and accuracy of their locomotives. Live coal load, we've got some firemen in the cabin. This livery, especially on the tender, looks very, very nice. Pick it up here, just a really cool, neat design there. Looking at the underside, I've got electrical pickup on all the wheels, just a little bit more detail, as you can see there. Yeah, just a really nice little locomotive, very similar to the 280 consolidation in appearance, but obviously quite different in its wheel configuration. So yeah, and then looking at the front, we have obviously a number plate on the front there, headlight, more micro lights, obviously your knucklehead coupler. We've got some hoses, of which I do believe the microlights are operational on the rear and front of the locomotive, so I am pretty keen to see that in operation. Of course, you have a brass bell up on top, and yeah, just overall pretty standard detail for today's models, which of course is exceptional in every way. So yeah, really neat looking locomotive. I do not see any problems with it whatsoever, so I think we'll waste no further time and put it on the track and see how it sounds and runs. So we'll see you there. Overall, after running this little E6 and as well as taking a closer look at it, I think Broadway's done a fantastic job with the overall model. It runs and sounds just as good as any other locomotive that Broadway Limited makes, so you can't really fault it in that department. It's just a great all-round locomotive, and we love how unique it is, and we love that Broadway is making these types of locomotives that you don't see very often, and it's certainly something we are very happy to have. So yeah, there's not much else I can really say about the E6 other than that it is a great locomotive, and yeah, it runs just like our 280 consolidation, which is perfectly well. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.